I'll stop singing the song now. Welcome y'all to another week of Tech File. Let's get right into it. We got a lot of NFL to cover, previewing the rest of the NFC, talking some NBA, Russ's retirement, Klay to Miami.
Miami.
Yeah. Peyton Watson signing trade, plus some wrestling thoughts. We got a lot to get into, so let's hit that theme music and start the show.
Hit him hard, let's go. That T-E-C-K, running back like where's my replay? Got it all in the mix, no DJs. Said it's hard in the game like you can. Mr. Lady, it's spitting real talk for the entertainment. Other podcasts that the game up and they get smacked back down like a WrestleMania. Tell them that they better get their nose ready at a home city. You know, get the ball, keeping on the low setting. And you know what you say, so we never gotta get tapped on everybody else. Cause you get ready. Ain't nobody else doing this like I. Better keep them cameras and microphones hot, cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this race with my tribe. Going live with the pie. Do it like there's no tomorrow. Came to my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. We about to hit them hard. Got them throwing in the tap. Tell the red blow the whistle. This is technical file.
Go change everything. Welcome to episode 449 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. What up, though? It's been a while.
It has.
I'm the RJ.
Only known as
The RJ.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, through Life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports. And not joining us this week is K. Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
He should be back soon. I'm not even going to put a date on it. I'm going to say soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon, like the new attraction at the movie theater. Some housekeeping before we get into the swing of things here. Make sure that you follow the podcast on the socials at Technical File, TECKNICALFOUL on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Skies, Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, make sure that you subscribe, like up the videos, all those good things. It's greatly appreciated. A free way to support the pod, and it helps us grow.
Sorry, I got a bone to pick. Meta, can y'all please stop changing around the damn app? Like now I can't find groups.
How mine's laid out.
Like I'm trying to post the thing in the group. I can't find the groups. I'm gonna search. Overtime.
Oh, yeah, mine say groups right here.
He got a different app version
that's
of
what
the app,
yours don't look
apparently.
like mine.
I found it by searching, but Jesus.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, join Overtime.
on Facebook. All right, we are going to start NFL. Like I mentioned, we're going to be previewing the rest of the NFC. We took last week off. The week before that, we previewed the NFC North and the AFC North. So this week, we're finishing up the rest of the NFC. Next week, we will be talking AFC, the rest of it. So, shall we start East, West, or South, gents?
East.
Okay. All right, gang member. Let's get
yelling out gang.
When he popped up at the verses with YG in the game, I was like, hey, with my gang.
Hey, he really was floating on that motherfucking song though. Like outside of that part, he actually was like getting his shit off on that
I love
song.
how that song sounds. And before we get into it, shout out to Shaolin in the comments, Tech File Fam of the Week being the first one in there. What's goody team? He says, what's good with you, sir? All right. NFC East. Let's talk about it.
All right. Since I am not the NFL voice on this show, I will lead the discussion. Where do we start? Yeah, so last season, the Philadelphia Eagles at 11-6 won the division and were the only team from the NFC East to make the playoffs. The Cowboys went 7-9-1, the Commanders 5-12, the Giants 4-13. Which team has the best offense in the NFC East?
I feel like it's only one of two answers, and that's either Philly or Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to, Washington.
Stephon Diggs doesn't move you?
No. Sorry, not enough.
That's
like
what Cardi said.
Like Jada said, oh, Lord.
Damn.
Like Jada said, it's good, but it's not enough. It's not enough. And the Giants, we're not going to talk about them. So I think for me, I think I actually lean the Eagles. I know there's questions about their offense now with A.J. Brown having departed, but I really do think that this might be a situation similar to how things were in Green Bay to a degree when it was like no more Devontae Adams and it was like, hey, you gonna just throw the ball, Aaron. You ain't got no one target, just spread it out.
Yeah,
Just
but the problem with that is their quarterback is no Aaron Rodgers.
He's not, but Jalen Hurts, I think, can get the job done. I love Dontavian Wicks being there. Speaking of a Packer, I think that's a great pickup for them, and maybe because we watched the Packers, so I have a higher thought on him. But like,
He been doing this thing in the training camp.
man,
Speaking of training camp and the Eagles, like, was their social team out of pocket for posting that Jalen Hurts interception? Did y'all see that?
I did not see that.
Yeah, so like they were trying to show off, like, I guess the rookie kind of picked him off in practice, but like the whole thing was like him dropping back, throwing, like it was on Jalen Hurts the entire time, and then dude comes and picks it off, and it's like, I get it, but also like protect your quarterback in all ways, especially somebody that already gets like shitted on in social.
I think they made up for it with the POV that they had of him throwing the touchdown during camp. I don't know if you've seen that or not. They literally, so if you've never seen quarterback through the quarterback's eyes, they had literally like his POV of what he was doing in the red zone. In 4-5 second clip, you see him go through all his reads on the right, left, and throw a touchdown in the back. But literally, if you've never seen it, it just looked like it's just blur bodies, and then all of a sudden it's a touchdown. You're like, what the fuck did dude come from? But it was literally one of the coldest things. And I showed Sam.
Like they put the camera on top of their head.
Yep. Yeah. So it was cold. And I was like, I've never seen it through the quarterback's eyes like that. And I was showing Sam, I was like, look at this. She was like, that is so cool. If you think it's cool like that, she loves football too, but if you think it's cool like that, like she don't care about it to that extent. Then it was a dope clip. So I was like, I think they probably made up for it a little bit just from that one, because that shit was cool.
I mean, I guess because like that's the same view that everybody gets, and like the Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert of the world don't throw as many bad throws as Jalen Hurts does. So it's not like, you know, like it's yeah, that's what every quarterback kind of has to deal with when they're back there. It's not special in that regard. He's not special in that regard, I should say. Like, I think from a content perspective, really cool. Yeah. But also,
I'll say this: in practice is meant for that time for quarterbacks to make those plays. That's a time for you to, you know, try it out. Try some things out. Interceptions are going to happen. In practice, I don't really care too much about them, but
yeah, no.
But
I mean, I don't
to
have
your
a problem
point
with
about
it, but it's
his
social,
reputation,
so.
people on social media ain't going to think that logically about it. Like, hey, it's practice.
Yeah, exactly.
They're trying stuff out. They're going to be like, oh, it's Jalen Hurts.
Like, damn, he even throw interceptions in practice.
Right. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Eagles offense, in large part to Saquon Barkley, the offensive line. I think that they're kind of solid all around. The biggest question mark people are going to put is on Jalen Hurts, but with Sean Mannion there now as the new offensive coordinator and whatnot, bringing some Green Bay principles, so to speak, to Philly, I think that's going to do him some good.
I'm gonna take, surprisingly, the boys in this one.
Rep your team.
Fuck you. that is not at all. Don't put that dirt on me.
Rep your team.
Hell, anyways, that was surprising though. But their offense in that division,
yeah, their
offense, they on the edge. Pickens and Lamb is about as good as you can get, really, as far as those top wide receivers.
That's a fact.
Dak is good enough. Like, he's still a good quarterback.
Best quarterback in that division.
Yeah, I give you that.
Best quarterback in that division.
And he gonna throw that motherfucker. Then they have Javon Williams in the back.
Daniel's gotta be healthy. This is going to his third year. He missed his second year pretty much. So
yeah, but outside of like their offensive line also opening up for their offense to not just have a good passing game, but a great running game last year too. So I'll give them that only because two of the Eagles' offensive linemen had like some treatment on themselves this offseason. So like they're still working themselves back. It was they starting center and they starting guard. And like you said, Sean Mannion is over there, but this is the first year as a coordinator over there. And they lost AJ Brown. So like it's a lot of different things happening on that Eagles offense, though they still have the bodies and stuff like that, like the Lane Johnsons of the world and stuff, but it's still and Barkley and Devontae Smith, but it's still one of those things where it's like it's a lot of change that happened this offseason for them offensively, and it's a lot of consistency that stayed with the Cowboys. So I'll give them a slight edge on that.
And that's fair because the Cowboys are returning all 11 offensive starters this upcoming season. So that's fair. I think it's between those two teams when you think about best offense in that division.
Dart got to stop getting smoked.
You said
the
who?
line of scrimmage. Jackson Dart.
Boy,
He got to quit getting smoked, boy. Preseason ain't where you supposed to be taking big hits either.
that man was in the blue tent in preseason.
He like, why am I over here? Then you go
saw
watch the
what happened?
Jumbotron.
You the one who got hit. You felt it.
If you don't know why you're here, that's why you're here. Like shit. And then Jaden Daniels, same thing. He got to stay healthy.
Yeah. And I mean, they didn't really got the weapons at wide receiver like that. Like the skill positions for Washington, we got to see it.
I think what's his name? He's not good anymore.
No, McClaren's still cold.
That's it.
But then they got it's Treylon Burke and Stephon Diggs.
I mean, Diggs had 1,000 yards last year. It's not good.
He'll be all right.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he's
Right.
he's like what he was at speed, but is he still serviceable? As
But
a
he wasn't
receiver.
serviceable, yes.
Yeah, he's serviceable enough.
Not the Diggs of old, but serviceable for sure. We'll see if they can stay healthy. Like that's the thing with them. It's a lot on Daniel's shoulders because even his rookie year, his genius kind of like overcame a lot of Washington's
Oh,
because they just had F1 that year
Yeah.
too.
So
Kind of sucks how much of the RG3 trajectory
Yeah.
he's on. Just same kind of player profile, same pick in the draft. Like
Same issue. Yeah, we'll see. Thankfully, hopefully he ain't got the same etiologies as that
nah, I
nigga.
doubt it.
Shaolin added that he thinks that Jalen Hurts just be out here slanging it all willy nilly.
But I mean, I think he kept his interceptions down and shit. So like he took care of the ball, but a lot of his touchdowns and their issue came from that damn tush push.
Yeah.
So and they're the only offense really to be able to consistently do that. But again, you got to get your center and your guard back. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Isn't this issue like more so throwing down the field? Like
Deep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The deep routes.
because he don't have a problem with the short shit for sure. But that was JJ Brown's issue. He like, or the wide open man. He like, hey, yo, I'm over here jumping up and down. I ain't seen the motherfucking ball all game.
AJ was getting pissed.
Yeah, nigga, damn.
like wide receivers, like I get where they're coming from, but also it's kind of like you winning. So like kind of I don't know.
I'm tired of just running around all damn game. I want to participate too.
That part.
Because that's the thing. It's like you're winning, but you don't feel like you're contributing to
Correct.
the win.
Mm-hmm.
Like the check's clear the same way, but it can potentially like decrease your earning potential down the road because you don't have the stats.
And they gonna bring it up. They definitely
You
gonna throw it
had
at us.
700 yards last year. Well,
Bitch, because he wasn't throwing me the ball. Your catches are down, your yards are down, your yards per catch is up though. I bet they are.
Yeah. Anyway, on the flip side, which team has the best defense in the NFC East?
Caw.
Is that even a question, really? Who
I don't think so.
who would be in the conversation?
Outside of Philly?
Yeah.
I mean, Dallas did revamp it, and they added more to that side.
Are my sides being picked up by this mic? Him talking about
Yeah, I'm right. I'm not disputing that it's Philly.
Sloppy seconds, ain't they?
It's just they pick up Gary and shit, but they picked up
They so
arguably.
geeked about Rashawn Gary.
They geeked about the safety.
It's kind of like, and I hate to bring it back to basketball, but that's what I know. It's kind of like all the heat, like, yeah, we got a defender, Bobby Portis. I'm like,
Why y'all keep saying that? Bobby Buckets was his nickname.
I saw like a Venn diagram,
Yes.
except it was 3, and it was like, it's like can get a bucket, can get a stop, can get a board. And they had Bobby in it, can get a stop, and can get a bucket. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Slide him to the left.
Slide
Boards
to the
and
left.
buckets.
Yeah, that's
Bobby boards and buckets. Speaking of which, like, I don't have no hate in my heart for neither one of them cats. It's just Bobby had I forgot who used to Norm Powell. Hey, my nigga, keep my name out your mouth.
I mean, I understand.
I got why he said it.
I did. I was like, damn.
You can make your point without including my name.
Yeah.
True. I was like, but does that deserve a response?
Yes.
Fair,
Keep my name out your mouth.
Unsolicited. I can respond.
fair enough.
That's like I'm having a conversation with Camille. I'm like, yeah, man, Tim did this, and you like, what the fuck you talking about? So we got Eagles across the board. Or are you trying to make the argument for the Cowboys?
No, it's Eagles. No, like Eagles are like every level.
Yeah.
Like for sure. the only thing that I would say about the Giants, not the Cowboys, is that I feel like they have the best 4-man pass rush. Not the interior, but their pass rushers. They got Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, Thibodeau, and Arvell Reese. Like, it's Kevon Thibodeau and Arvell. I was watching like a little interview all 4 of them had and shit like that. And like them niggas don't fuck with Thibodeau. That's what it looked like. It came off that way. But
I mean, they did lose Dexter Lawrence though,
and they lost Dexter. But it was one of and that motherfucking boy over there in Bengals. But them 4 are monsters, like straight up monsters. And the rookie is really gonna benefit from being with them 3. Yeah. So I'll give them their props on that.
They're the rebuilding team.
Yeah, they're a young squad, new coach, the whole 9. Like that team's potential is based on its potential.
And that they got John Harbaugh as their coach now. Like that's where the hope for New York comes from. But I was going through it and I pulled up all of their free agents. I'm like, God, they turned their roster over this year. That's a lot of people to come on your roster in one off season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19 to 53 is crazy.
I'm looking at the list of players that you just counted, and like the number of names that I recognize from like 8 years ago is concerning.
And Odell still might get cut.
Yeah, he might not.
Even though he's had a pretty decent preseason and training camp, he still might get cut.
Every young receiver that you have on your roster is better than 30-whatever-year-old Odell Beckham after 2 ACLs. Yeah, at least like.
Yeah,
I think
it's kind of like to the point about like Diggs, where it's like, yes, he's still serviceable, but the fact that you had to go out and sign him is more of an indictment on the young players on your roster than it is about like where he is.
Ain't none of you niggas hungry?
I just don't know how to eat.
Everybody cool getting spoon fed.
That's a word. That's you over here preaching. Okay.
The sportsbooks believe the division will finish Eagles. They're plus 120. Cowboys at plus 205. Commanders plus 500. Giants plus 600. Do the sportsbooks have this division race right? Yeah. If not, what order do you think these teams will finish in the NFC East?
I think they got it right. I think that's it. Philly, Dallas, Washington, New York.
Yeah, don't believe in the boys.
That if the defense is the swing thing for Dallas this upcoming year, because again they had to overhaul it again this offseason. But if it actually comes through with their offense being elite, like they will have a shot at least at the playoffs.
Helen said the Giants can give me $1. They're just giving out all these years. So we got Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants in that order.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if Daniels can stay healthy, then the Commanders would be a lot better than people are predicting. But it's determined on him.
My brother is now a beat reporter for the Commanders, so I'm hoping they do well.
The Commanders.
For his sanity and sake. I guess we can move on to the NFC South.
Oh boy, what a division!
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
However you want to take it.
I don't honestly know.
Both can be true.
Yes, they are. They're a very competitive division. Mm-hmm. Not a great division, but a competitive division.
Well, to that point, 3 teams finished with the same 8-9 record last year with the Panthers, Buccaneers, and Falcons. Panthers won the division on tiebreakers. The Saints finished at 6-11, so they honestly weren't even that far behind them. We'll ask the same question. So, which team has the best offense in the NFC South?
Such a toss-up down there, boy.
Because it's like every one of these offenses, I feel like has a weakness of some sort, but they also have like outstanding players at certain skill positions. So it was hard for me to kind of figure it out, but I think I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers, even though they don't have Mike Evans. I do like the wide receiver corps behind them. I like the run game. The offensive line is solid. They got Baker Mayfield. A pissed off Baker Mayfield, which is the best version of him.
Yeah. I think I saw like I don't know the guy from Ohio State with the African. Yeah. Did he get hurt?
I don't know. Let me double check.
I don't think
it might not have been serious.
Yeah, I don't think he had any serious injury.
Also, did Chase go down there and
he said he's cool.
Yeah, he said he was fine.
Okay.
He had he's downplaying his hyperextended knee.
He said he tried to go back to practice, but they didn't let him.
Yeah, but I could have practiced. I could play on Wednesday.
Yeah, he's like, if it was a game, I'd have played. But players always love to say that. If it was a game, I'd play.
He got turf toe.
Oh.
Like that's so he that's gonna be an all season thing.
that he's gonna be dealing with.
Yeah, that might hurt.
Yeah.
That might hurt them a lot.
Well,
Does
What-
that change your opinion?
not necessarily.
Okay.
Which offense you leaning towards, Tim?
Shit, man. So for a minute, I was on paper. I got Atlanta.
Makes
Like,
sense. Outside the
They
quarterback.
They have the perimeter.
Outside the quarterback, yeah.
They have the tight end.
Yep.
They have the running back.
Yep.
They have a consistent line.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, throwing the ball.
So, question, because again, like what I pick up in the NFL is kind of like what filters to my timeline.
Mhm.
So it got to, it's probably extreme outliers on both ends of the spectrum. But has Tua really been as bad as this
Yes.
kind of be? Okay.
Yeah.
So follow-up question. Is Michael Penix really that bad that he's not even kind of
He's
challenging?
that
for
hurt.
it? Okay.
He has like he done went through 5 major like season-ending issues. So it's like he keeps consistently getting in these positions. And it's going back to college too, but like he keeps getting put into these positions to where like he has the potential. You see the flashes, and then he get hurt, or he's dealing with something. Even if he ain't hurt, he's hurt. But they got a new offense
Kevin Stefanski.
that is predicated on predetermined decisions, so to speak. Like it's an offense that helps both of them in their situations, where it's like, okay, if it ain't there, throw there, or hey, you can quick out here, quick out there. Like I don't want you to get touched too often, because Stefanski had to deal with that shit several quarterbacks through Minnesota. So it's like I need you to be able to get the ball to where I need to get to. If it can't get here, throw that bitch away. So like they're in an offense that suits them better, and Tua is really good, 15 or less. He is. It's just you got to protect him. You said what?
No, you said 15 or less. 15
Yards, yeah.
Okay.
Like short game, because like
And
when he had
me,
Waddle
Russ.
and he had Reek and he had H-Chan back there, like when he was healthy, yeah, that shit was working, because them they could just take it and go. The yak was crazy, but
Here's the thing. The Falcons quarterback race comes down to 2 quarterbacks who both regressed last year. So the question is, which of the 2 quarterbacks that regressed
can re-regress.
yes, the
Yeah.
opposite way. Which one of these 2 can be the best? And 2 has been so
Unregressed.
bad and unregressed. It's been so bad in preseason that they kind of like, well, maybe it is still Michael Penix Jr.
so that's why I said on paper, because I also wanted to say the Saints, because the Saints, Tyler Show is the reason why their record looked the way it did. They were 1-8 before he started.
Yep.
They ended 5-4 with him as a starter. Their defense got better as the season went along too. So, but Show's quarterback play is what helped the Saints look a lot better
He
going
was probably
into
the
it.
best rookie quarterback in the league last year.
And so they picked up Travis Etienne to be a running back. So that's gonna help them, because their running game was dead last. So at least he's better than average at running back. He's a good running back with a decent line. He showed that in Jacksonville. You still have the receivers on the outside. You don't have a bad. Oh, you still got Juwan Johnson at tight end. They picked up Oscar Delp in the 3rd round. So it's like it's not like they don't, but you don't know if it was because of they ended the season and they just was like playing hard because they had a better or easier schedule to end the season, or was it really the quarterback play?
Well,
So-
they're going to have consistency coming back into this season for them too.
Yeah, and they got the
So-
second easiest schedule this year.
I actually like New Orleans this year, not in the sense of like
I guess a sleeper.
not even that deep probably, but like a sleeper to win a division.
Very
Which take that out
I
how you
would say,
want.
as you guys have established, that's not really saying much.
Yeah, take it how you want with that division. But yeah, I like New Orleans and what they've been building.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, flip side, defense. Whose defense are you rocking with in the NFC South?
I want to say the Panthers. We didn't really talk about them on offense because Bryce Young still got shit to prove.
Yep.
But defensively,
Yeah.
they improved. They
Yeah.
went from last in the league in points and I think yards per game to like 15th and 16th.
Yep.
Then they turned around and picked up the top 2 of the top free agents in Jalen Phillips and Devin Lloyd.
Yep.
So they got a good linebacker and a good edge rusher that can play outside linebacker.
Mhm.
So them coming in and helping that defense that was already improving, even though people thought they was crazy by trading Brian Burns to the Giants, they ended up picking up another end that played well. So now he got a partner in crime.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, the positive side of that is y'all defense can keep y'all in games. Y'all offense need to be the one to be able to get y'all over the hump. But the defense is really why the Panthers stayed in a lot of games last year. They wasn't blowing cats out. They wasn't putting them up like that. Like, yeah, I forgot his nickname, but Tetch on the end, McMillan.
Yeah.
Nice wide receiver, but you got to give him the ball. But the defense, yes, I'll give them probably the better defense in the division.
Yeah. At first, I was looking at that and I was like, I really like what the Falcons have been building. Like, I love what they did last year. Then when I was looking into it, I realized, okay, so last season, the Falcons set a franchise record of 57 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
But players responsible for 38 of those sacks are gone this year, most likely. So it's going to be a little bit tougher for them. So the Falcons are one of those teams for me where I was like, that defense stands out to me when I think about who might got the best defense.
Mm-hmm.
The Buccaneers have historically been a defense you respect, and then I was like, maybe it's them. But I ended up kind of leaning with Tim of being like, I think it's actually the Panthers defense that's really coming up. So I'm going to give them the edge, too.
Sorry. Vegas has it. Buccaneers are the favorite to win. Plus 170. I don't know. Do you guys need me to read off the pluses?
I still don't understand exactly how sporting bet odds work. I just know in this situation, the bigger that number is, the more unlikely it is for them to actually win. And there's no one with a minus, so it doesn't feel like there's a real favorite.
I think the way it was explained to me, and y'all can correct me in the comments because I don't know what I'm talking about. Like the plus 170 means like if you bet $100, you win 170.
Yeah.
But like that's about all I know. Sorry. So they had the Buccaneers as the favorite, like I said, 170. The Saints, Panthers, and Falcons kind of round out the rest of their predictions. Agree, disagree, and what's your order?
I like the belief in the Saints with the second best odds to win a division. Like I said, I think they could win the division. I do think division winner probably comes between the Buccaneers and the Saints. Assuming health, assuming, Baker Mayfield is on his, revenge journey, proving someone wrong. But I had to write this down too because I couldn't believe it. Last season, thought the Buccaneers were going to win, just straight up, fly away with it. They were 6-2 when they hit their bye. And then they collapsed, finishing the year 2-7. 2-7 down the stretch for a Buccaneers team.
Did they get a new coach?
No. I don't believe they did. Did they get a new coach?
No, it's still.
I thought still Bowles over there. So,
okay.
And that was the surprise. Because usually his defense is what holds him up,
and it went there.
They've been regressing literally the last 3 years, from 24 to 25. Well, yeah, last 2 years they've been regressing.
You know what? Give me the Saints to win the South. Give me the Saints, and then I'll go Saints, Buccaneers, Panthers, Falcons.
Okay,
maybe Falcons, Panthers, but. This division, it's hard. The South is difficult.
I second Camille's statement. Give me the Saints. They got the second easiest schedule too in the NFL. So if the belief is they only got better because their schedule got easier to end the season, then maybe they carry that over to the second portion of the season. There's a sophomore slump with the quarterback. Carry that over to the season and like, okay, well, y'all gonna build off of what y'all started at the end of last year with a better running back. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll take the Saints too.
Yeah. NFC West.
Talk about another difficult division to discuss for the opposite reason of the South.
They're all good.
Except for the Cardinals. They kind of are just doing whatever they're going to do in rebuild world.
So I'm reading Camille's words right now. Arguably the most competitive division in the entire league. Seahawks finished at 14-3, won the division. The Rams were 12-5. The 49ers were also 12-5. All three teams made the playoffs last season. And the Seahawks won the Super Bowl, which I completely forgot about. Seahawks. I'm trying to think like what even was the Super Bowl. Seahawks. Don't tell me. Seahawks and wasn't Kansas City.
I think it's Stephon Diggs.
He just said don't tell him.
You're the type to give a hit and be like, It's not this thing that's really close to
I mean,
it.
for somebody who don't really pay attention to it, I wouldn't expect you to actually know off the top of the head like
We
right
just
away.
talked about Stephon Diggs. Of course, I know who he is and where he was just at.
What was I said?
New England.
Okay, there you go.
He said, "There you go."
I got all goddamn day. Play guess who and shit.
To be fair, I wasn't gonna get that, but I wanted at least 5
man.
seconds.
That's funny.
Work through it.
He said, "Nah, time's up."
They play in Boston.
Tom Brady.
It ain't old England.
London, and I ain't talking about Jacksonville.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, Cardinals were 3-14. Which team has the best offense in the NFC West?
You got some options. You got some
Yeah.
options in this division.
I would say it's the Rams.
I think so too.
I feel like
You won
Puka-
MVP. I knew that.
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
with Stafford reigning MVP, you got Kyrian Williams in the back.
Yep.
You got
That's how
Tail-
that's pronounced?
well, it might be Kyron, might be Kyrian. Hey,
I don't put
figuring it
anything
out.
behind it.
You got Tay and you got Puka on the edges. Like you got Terrence Ferguson. They got a line that's gonna make sure that Stafford get 4,500, 5,000 yards in the air. Like no, I got the Rams for sure.
I ain't gonna add to that. That's the answer for me. But I will say, shout out to the Seahawks offense, because I didn't expect much from the Seahawks offense last season, and then bam, they had like a franchise record-setting type of offensive year for them. So shout out to them and what they've been able to accomplish. You got to respect their offense, defending Super Bowl champions, and the 49ers. I don't know what kind of voodoo they do, even with the substation that's next to them.
Boy, everybody been hurt over there.
That they be saying, hey, there's some electric magnetic waves that are affecting things. But I never count out the 49ers. Like, they just always seem to figure something out somehow, some way, some shape, some form. But the answer is still the Rams. But shout out to the offenses because they are very, very good.
I'm glad you kept talking because you stopped me from myself. I was gonna make a joke about their owner.
Boy, it's
cheap prostitute.
That's part of the whole offseason. Like the owner out here paying for hoes, and then you got
not much apparently.
no,
What was it, $140?
like 140 pulling up. Like why in a trailer park?
What's the
With a
owner's name
Lambo,
again?
bro? Watch out.
His name like Jed or something.
Jed York.
I saw somebody tweet and they was like, you say no to ratchet pussy, Juicy J. Kane. I said, oh Lord, his name is Jed. I guess.
And
Lyric works on so many.
I felt like their
different
wide
levels.
receiver room's cursed.
Sorry, you know that GIF of Tom Brady, like when somebody's walking into the meeting
Oh,
room.
he
and
looking.
like- that was Robert Kraft when he saw that news. Like, I ain't the only one.
Right. And
Oh.
that's just crazy.
All the money in the world, paying $140 for a
Billionaires
prostitute.
don't stay billionaires without
got to go the cheap route.
It's crazy.
Mike Evans been hurt pretty much most of the off season.
Yeah.
Christian Kirk, who they signed to help replace Brandon Ayuk, who went the AB route. Then but he got hurt. Juwan Jennings went to the Vikings, and then Ricky Pearsall is done for the season because he asked the team. Team said, "No, you don't need surgery." To turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, you do need surgery." Damn, he would have got so him getting the surgery like that's their receiver room has been getting decimated for the last 2 seasons. McCaffrey's coming like he's been healthy-ish this preseason, like
healthy for McCaffrey.
yes,
Yeah, and they've been holding him out and being very strategic.
Bosa's
on
coming
when he,
back. It's been a lot for that team, and all I keep thinking about, like you said earlier, the electromagnetic fields over here, like the injuries and the type of injuries they've been getting. A lot of leg injuries have been crazy.
I have to double check that. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall don't play for them no more.
He do. He's only this is only his 3rd year.
Oh, he do?
Yeah, this is only his 3rd year. I should know. I got him in Dynasty.
You said
I drafted him. I was like, yeah, fuck.
yes, it's the injury.
Right in his right knee.
Well, I mean, his first one wasn't his fault. He got shot.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, who'd you say? But you said Rams. You
Yep.
said Rams too.
Yeah.
Okay. Best defense.
Shit, I'm going with the Rams. Like you can argue the Super Bowl champs.
I'm going to Seahawks. I'm going to Seahawks defense. But
Weren't they,
again,
like historic last year.
yes.
They were nuts. Like the Seahawks defense went crazy last year.
Especially the defensive line is just really stout, like all the way across.
2 solid corners.
Yeah, they don't at all 3 levels. They have a playmaker.
Yes, solid.
Speaking of solid defensive line, playmakers, how real is the Aaron Donald smoke?
That's why I got the Rams.
It's real, but apparently right now it's a money dispute.
He didn't say it, nor did his people say it. But the notion is he ain't playing for free now.
Yeah, you gonna have to
I
give me
come
something.
back, but you ain't finna give me some pennies.
I am Aaron Donald.
Like this is football. Both things. I am still Aaron Donald too. Like y'all been talking about me all off season. You finna do what? No, sir. You better find some change.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this, but I do think the Rams is like a viable answer. Like it's not
them picking up Trent McDuffie and getting Myles Garrett.
Yep.
Like fucking Chiefs just giving them away. Like I was like, whoa, what are y'all doing over here?
Yeah.
Like they did, but it's still like he's an all-pro corner. And then you gave him the all-pro, all-world fucking lineman who's gonna make his job even easier. And their defensive line wasn't bad anyways, because they with Jared Verse. Like the other cats on that line was still good. Now you add Myles Garrett, whose Verse was cold. Garrett's better. Make everybody's job easier.
The only thing with it is like which makes sense because of who their quarterback is. It just shrinks that window a little bit more because Jared Verse was the younger edge defender, which is part of why I think he fits so well now in Cleveland. That's kind of having their youthful, trying to figure things out moment outside of their quarterback and everything like that.
Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that there's, with as cold as Jared Verse is, from my understanding, like I think it's unlikely that he'll ever be as good as Myles Garrett is right now.
Yes.
Right? Like
I'd agree
if you're
with
banking on potential, it's like it's gonna take a while for like
to consistently be that great.
For those two to even be at the same kind of like he got to get way better and Garrett got to get way worse before it flips. So it's like you go out and get the best defender in the league, arguably.
Yes.
And that's just do it. And it makes sense for their time schedule too, of like what the Rams are trying to accomplish. They're trying to win now. Myles Garrett will help them win now. He's got to stay healthy.
They've been in win now mode for 7 years.
It feels like they just keep throwing them picks out. Like I don't really care. We don't keep making these moves. We trying to win now.
Like I still don't know how they have picks. How they had picks to trade for Myles Garrett in the first place. Okay, so then sportsbook. So we have our first minus. The Rams are minus 105 to win the division, followed by the Seahawks, 49ers, and the Cardinals number is crazy. I would throw like a couple of dollars down just on the off chance. Like that's free money.
The Cardinals odds are plus 10,000.
Woo! Throw $1 out there. Throw a buck, get $1,000
to win the NFC West.
Okay. Do you agree with that order? I'll add a caveat. Do you agree with the Rams being like the runaway favorite in the division? And if not, what's your order?
I wouldn't say runaway. I would say Seattle's right there because you got to get a defending champ some love. Like though their running back situation is iffy because they let the MVP just walk over there to fucking Kansas City.
Hey, that rookie running back they got look nice.
Looks nice. And they still got Charbonnet over there.
He look nice.
It's just, yeah.
I mean, it's just all this time. Like rookie running backs come in and replace vets all the time, and
I think for Seattle though, it's really tough to repeat. That's it for me. It's just it's hard. It's a very difficult position to be in. They're going to have a tougher schedule this year, having a first place finish schedule. Those little things can add up to be big things later on. I think I understand why the money is on the Rams to win the division. I think I would probably go Rams, Seahawks, Niners, and then take some spaces and then put the Cardinals down there at 4. But I wouldn't be surprised if once again they have 3 teams that make the playoffs. I'm going to say 2 this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 3.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams. I'm going to keep, yes, I agree with the way Sportsbook got it laid out. Cause ain't no way, boy. Cardinals ain't getting shit. A lot of people like this might be the first 0, like the next 0-16 team.
No, they
like
gonna.
Who?
Hold on. Let me check.
I think I was looking at their schedule before, and I was like, shit, they might.
It's tough.
They not beating nobody in their division.
Okay, they got 4 winnable games this season.
Who?
And they're probably going to be the underdog in the game. But these are games that, hey, the Giants, the Jets, the Saints, and the Raiders. Those are 4 games that they should be in.
Raiders and the
Jets, Giants.
No, Raiders and the Giants. I'll give you maybe.
I just said they're going to be in them. I didn't say they're going to win them games.
I don't think they're going to beat the Saints.
And they're underdogs in those 4 games. But I'm just saying, those are the 4 that I will look at their schedule and be like, y'all got a chance in this one.
If the Saints lose to the Cardinals, they don't deserve to win the division.
That happens in the NFL. Like, it happens.
I hear you. Boy, ain't no way.
The Packers lost to the Browns last year. It happens. And they got embarrassed by the Panthers at home in Lambeau. It happens.
At least the Panthers had a winning record.
No, they didn't. They were 8-9.
Oh, I thought it was 9-8. My bad. I flipped up the numbers. Little dyslexia, you know.
But it happens. Sometimes, any given Sunday, Saturday, Monday, Thursday, Wednesday, whenever they play now in the NFL. But
every day.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I think the only day they're not playing is like Tuesday and was it Friday?
Because I think one of the games is on a holiday on a Wednesday.
No, because they got the Black Friday game.
Oh.
I think Tuesday's the only day.
I think it is just Tuesday because the Packers play the Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Do they at least have a bye the week before?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the Packers bye is the 19th, and then they play that Wednesday game right after.
Because that would be
tough.
Yeah.
And that game's against the Rams by the bye in LA. So woo. Also,
that's gonna be fun.
If you were curious, the Bucks also play that night.
Hey, I'm with it.
They play the Nets.
I'll be watching.
Oh, that'd be a good game.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good game.
Nets, Bucks.
It'll be winnable.
Packers, Rams.
It'll be entertaining.
I know I'm extreme minority. I'm watching the Bucks.
I mean, I have to watch both, but I'm just saying, general consensus, I understand watching Rams Packers over Bucks Nets. But for sickos, Nets Bucks is going to be some good hoops. We got a point to prove. All right? Because how dare I keep putting the Nets above the Bucks? Not the time.
I mean, kind of is. We're going in the NBA.
Well, I just don't like the disrespect. That's all I'll say about that. Y'all be like, 18 win projections for the Bucks, crazy. 30th power ranking,
15 without him.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they act like he played all 82 last year and they won 32 games or whatever it was.
They were 15-31 without him last year. Even if you prorate that over a whole season, that's still like 26, 27 wins.
Yeah. And even then, like, they replaced his production. They got 0 out of him when he didn't play. And now you got Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez, Casper Chacachones. Like, those guys contribute to winning.
I just can't believe it. They got... I'm not going to get into it right now. Because how dare y'all put the Kings over the Milwaukee Bucks? What are we talking about?
They didn't watch this as
I can't wait till the season starts. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can wait, but I can't wait at the same time.
Not as.
How much the season tickets?
What
they had though?
They increased the price of them, I'm sure.
But the game's going to be on UPN. Well, not UPN. I still call 24 UPN. That's how old I am. It's what, my CW or my...
the CW?
No, CW is 18.
My 24.
My 24. That's what it's called now. My 24.
Still got to figure out how to get over-the-air TV on my TV.
Do you have any streaming service? Like DirecTV Stream or YouTube TV or something?
I have... No, we don't have TV.
Oh, no live TV streaming?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I got Hulu, I got Disney, I got Netflix.
Just got to get you an antenna, Playboy.
Bunny ears.
Which, conspiracy sister me in the moment, but I feel like every household in America should have an antenna. You should have an antenna and a way to listen to radio. Every house in America in case something happens.
Yeah.
You need it.
The internet goes down.
You need it. I'm just saying. Living in some wild times.
The only time I really miss it is like when there's like a weather emergency. It's like, like luckily they stream that on their
you
website.
Can't even trust that no more. The motherfucking cut all the motherfucking weather balloons and shit like that, so don't nobody fucking know no more. I'm sick of this shit.
Boy, we can't even. Man, what a life we living right now. Can't even eat blueberries; they'll kill you.
Literally, quite literally. Blueberries. Paul Christopher Robin and them. Can't even go get the fruits no more. The bunny's dying and shit. Like, it's just crazy work.
It's crazy how you know, vegetables will kill you, but McDonald's is living scot-free.
Get you some Oreos.
Peter Rabbit and them ain't safe. It's terrible. Anywho.
Can I relinquish control?
Oh, yeah.
To you? Okay.
Let's go ahead and get into some NBA conversations. There have been some things that have gone down since the last time we were here. So we got a surprise retirement to a certain degree to discuss here.
Yeah. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. Surprise for sure, because the announcement came out of nowhere with a whole montage and everything, like with Michael B. Jordan narrating. He ain't say a damn thing, but that was pretty cool though.
I liked how he did it though.
I did. That was dope. And Russ was one of my favorite players for a while. Like, I've always fucked with Russ. I like the fact that he was probably the most athletic point guard in NBA history.
Ooh, that's a
you gotta think about
a very arguable claim. A very arguable claim.
Who's in the conversation? Derrick Rose.
D Rose comes to mind.
Job there, at least like leaping ability.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I mean,
it ain't too many to put up with him to argue,
especially
with.
Like his size. So like if you want to say like Spud Webb or Bugsy Bowles, just because they were so small and could do all. Earl Boykins is like a crazy athlete.
Yeah.
Nate Robinson was.
Yeah.
But it's like,
but it was different with Russ.
Yeah, Russ is like 6'3", 6'4".
Snatching rebounds.
Punching on motherfuckers angrily, consistently. He got to just go career highlight film worth of just bodies, bro.
All angry, like you said, too.
Angry. And then he's smiling on your shit afterwards, talking shit.
Before the game, he doing his little dance.
Jigging. I can still come to mind when him and Campaign was jigging and Charlie Villanueva was trying to walk. Get your big ass out of the way. We still gonna hit this shit.
Charlie tweeted the video when he retired too. Like.
He was like, bro, what the fuck? Get your ass. But no, just some career stats for him. He got an MVP, averaging a triple-double. He had 9-time NBA All-Star, 9-time All-NBA selection. 2-time scoring champ, 3-time assist champ, 2-time NBA All-Star MVP. Like, Russ had averaged a triple-double. He only became the second player in NBA history to average a triple-double for an entire season.
I think he did like 4 times.
I think 4 times. 3. Yep, 4 different seasons. And the one year he got an MVP, 31, 10, 10 in 2016-17. Averaged 31 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 10.4 assists. Those are NBA 2K type stats for a point guard.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm making a Russ build this year. I told Tim that, but I've been working on it.
Oh, okay. Like, show me on the build.
Gonna go crazy. It's gonna take a little bit, but it's
there.
But I'm doing these cat breakers.
No, I feel you.
He became the all-time leading rebounder for guards in NBA history, eclipsing 9,000 rebounds. And he joined LeBron James as the only players in NBA history to have at least 25,000 points and 10,000 assists. And now he had, and on top of 9,000 rebounds. Crazy. Like, a lot of people will talk about him and KD saga, the not getting the chip saga, or the issue. But Russ, as a player, as the individual, was pure passion, fire, and brimstone on that damn court. When you blew the whistle, it was on your bumper. And I enjoyed watching Russ. Like, I really did. He was again, one of my favorites to actually watch and keep up with and shit like that.
Russ was consistently entertaining.
Yes.
And in the moments where he would do things, you'd be like, Russ, what in the world are you doing? But then he'd do something else, you'd be like, Russ, oh my God, how did you do it? Like, it was the duality of Russell Westbrook. Like, he was going to go...
This one I thought you couldn't get any dumber. You going to totally redeem yourself.
He did everything at 100%.
Mm-hmm.
He made his mistakes fast. He made the buckets fast, the rebounds fast. He did everything full throttle. Like, I think a lot of the conversation around his game at the end of his career really did get kind of yucky, especially like after that Lakers
that's what probably
situation, which
accelerated him out.
we all knew from the beginning that was not a good fit. It just didn't work out. So I'm glad that like his last season was. I mean, Sacramento had a bad year, but like Russ played the good vet role on that team. He still provided what you expect from Russell Westbrook. And we got the 20-20-20 game in honor of Nip on the resume. The man went out and said, I'm about to do this. And he actually went out there and did it in real time, which is still crazy.
20 points, 20 rebounds, 20 assists.
It's
nuts.
Crazy. Like, Russ is going to be one of them dudes. Like, I was happy that when he retired, it was so much love because he got so much hate throughout his career. Again, the West Brick stuff and all that went along with it. But, like, he wasn't a perfect player, but sometimes the guys that aren't perfect players are like your most entertaining guys because one, you never know what you're going to get, but you know you're going to get entertained.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the imperfections that make it fun. Like, because if you think of, like, I think we've had this conversation about like Shea, you know, Tim Duncan guy for the entire his career. It's like if somebody just goes out and does the same thing, technically sound, every game is kind of like, you know, whatever. I know what he's about to do. Cool, you know what I mean? But like when he gives you something to react to, like that's what kind of like that's the fun of sports. So having him in the league, the league was better for having him in it. Yeah, that's how I think I want to phrase that. It's also interesting to me that he's kind of like the first of our generation of players to have like a natural retirement, if that makes sense. Like I guess you could say Chris Paul, but it's more so like it's like I'm walking away on my own time. Yeah. Like I think it's been reported like he had options to play this year, not necessarily in the role that he wanted, but he could have been on a team if he just wanted to get paid another year to be an NBA player. But he's like, nope. If I can't play the way that I want to play, I'm out. You know what I mean? And it's one reflection of my own mortality, but then also it's just like it's kind of fun to have seen, you know, him as a college sophomore, and like I remember him dunking on somebody so nasty, and that was the first introduction I had to Russell Westbrook. Like he was on a fast break, full speed, like jump, cock back, basically put his knee through somebody's shoulder, flushed it, and like screamed. Like it was like quintessential Russell Westbrook, and like that was my first. I'm like, okay, I don't know what he is, but he got something.
And he was a 2 guard at the time.
Yeah. And like I remember throughout his draft, again, always been the draft guy. So like first draft, like he was kind of mocked as like kind of a mid lotto, maybe like 8, 9-ish range, and then like as the pre-draft process kept going along, like he kept rising, and wound up at 4. And then Oklahoma City, well, Seattle at the time, Oklahoma City in a few months, we're like, we're gonna make him a point guard. I'm like, okay.
We'll Russ, see how that works.
KD, Jeff Green, like they're building something. I don't know what it is yet. And then they got Harden a year later, and it's like, okay, they got some guys. And that's the young team. And I remember, I think it was like I think it would have been the year before they won. I think Serge Ibaka was a rookie, so I think that was 2009. I'm like, I got to make a point to go see them, like when they came to Milwaukee. I'm like, because that's a team that's going somewhere, and then lo and behold, the next year they were in the finals. Like I think that's one of the biggest what ifs in NBA history. Is like, what if Oklahoma City doesn't trade James Harden? Like, they drafted MVPs in 3 consecutive drafts,
and valuable role players, Green and Ibaka. Yeah, and they had Perk too.
They traded Green for Perk, but yeah, like it was a fun time, and something I don't think we'll ever see again.
To that point, because I know you're not a big 2K guy now, but in the new version of the game that comes out early release tomorrow,
no free plug.
My career has eras, and you can either start in 84, and everything that happens is going to be historically accurate. Every trade, every draft pick is historically accurate. You can either pick 84, 91, 03, 2010, or 2016 to come in the league and start. Which era would you start in?
Because and the way they phrased it was like 84 was Magic and Bird, but Jordan came in.
That was the Magic Bird era. 91 is the Jordan era. 03 is the Kobe era. 2010 is the LeBron era. And 2016 is the Steph era. But like thinking about that, you're talking about like, man, if OKC would have done this, like I've been thinking like, where am I going to go?
That 2010 era does sound
That one kind of sounds fun to me. I wish the Kobe era started like a little bit earlier.
when the Spurs were still hot too.
I would have went to the Milwaukee Bucks so quick
Oh, one
to right the
2000,
wrongs
2001.
of the 2001 Eastern Conference Finals because we should not have lost to the 76ers. I'll put myself on that team.
Somebody would put themselves on the Kings. They'd have put themselves on the Kings and be like,
Another
Lakers ain't
one.
making it.
Y'all ain't winning nothing. Me and Mike Bibby and Peja, we about to kill it. But like, I've been like, it's so many different ways I've been thinking about it. I've been trying to think about it through like a Bucks lens of like, which era of the Bucks do I want to try to change?
So this is my first time hearing of it. So is this like you're the player, you're the GM?
You're the
Like, what-
player.
Okay. I
So
was
you
trying
make
to figure out the
one,
point of
you
view.
make one player and you get inserted onto that team.
Okay.
I think the Bucks was Marquise Johnson just left.
On
84?
84, that was the first year without Marcus Johnson. And I was like, dang, I would love to play with Marcus. Like I was so excited about that, but I was like, man, I think I'm
You
gonna
get
go
pick the
to
team?
yes.
Okay.
I think if I went, I want to be the Bucks in all of the different iterations, but like 84 gives you're still playing for Nelly. Rest in peace to Don Nelson, by the way, as well. Love to get a championship in the 80s and beat the Sixers and the Celtics, who just kept getting in the Bucks' way all throughout the 80s. I don't think I want to be the Bucks in 91. I'm sorry. I don't want to.
Yeah. Todd Day and Frank Bukowski doesn't get the blood pumping.
I'm good. I'd have to play that for like multiple seasons to get to like drafting Big Dog and get to drafting Ray Allen. And I don't think I got that much.
One of the years?
You'd have to play through up to that point.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think I
wasn't
got
sure
that
what
much time.
So it's like 91 to 03 is the gap?
Yes. Which
Okay.
feels that's too big for me
Yeah.
of a gap, but
Honestly, I'll probably pick 2016. Like if I'm going for a Bucks player, like
Wait, I was saying Barry's still there, ain't he?
Barry was
He was drafted at
14.
14.
Yeah.
And that was
You
the year before.
Young.
They
Young,
had Barry
young,
and then
young.
we still had
If I-
Brogdon. No, Brogdon was coming in a little bit later.
Because like honestly, like if you look at like their run, like they wasted so many years with Jason Kidd. Like injuries kind of derailed a bunch of years before they even got to that point. It's like
yeah, he was drafted in 16.
Jabari tearing his ACL in 14 and 16.
Yep.
You got Chris Middleton tearing his hamstring the year in between that. So like you never got a full run with those three.
And then you had Brogdon drafted in the second round of 2016.
Yeah.
Michael Carter Williams.
You get
The Toronto series.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking of, the 17
The first
Toronto
one.
series.
Well, I was thinking about the 19.
Oh, that one too.
But
Oh,
that
no, I
17
said
one.
not
No, that's the
17.
one. That's
yeah.
the one that had the game in the Bradley Center when they
Jason
came
Terry?
back.
Yeah.
When they came back, you thought they was going to be able to pull it
I
out.
was at that game. I've never been more hoarse or more deaf leaving a game, and like was not even that upset that they lost. Like I was disappointed, but it was like, oh, we got something.
Y'all gave
We
me
going
16.
somewhere.
I'm
That
going
could-
16.
16 could be fine.
I'm going
Just
16.
completely end the Warriors dynasty before it starts. Like F y'all, it's actually the Bucks dynasty over here. Okay.
Because then you get the rise of Giannis. You still get the rise of.
Ooh,
Chris
I get to play with a
Middleton.
young Chris
John
Middleton.
Henson to be
And if you're a point guard, like you solve like they number one issue.
Sorry, Eric Bledsoe. It's my turn. It's my
you had
time
Larry
to shine.
Sanders there still.
Larry was
Larry's
gone by then.
Because
Larry was-
Larry never played in the New Jersey. So I don't know.
Yeah, he left 15, 16.
Yeah.
16, 17 he played in Cleveland for
Yeah, I
5
was
games.
like, he wasn't there for this part. Because I kept saying that he would have been a perfect center for
Yeah.
that young version of that roster.
Until we
Maybe it
realized
is
that he didn't
16. Maybe I will go.
I was
that-
like
that
16
time.
sound like the winner to me.
Yeah.
Like if it's strictly to a Bucks land, like hell yeah, give
Yeah.
me 16. Let me relive the best era of Bucks basketball.
That 10-year, the beginning of the 10-year run.
Yeah.
But to the wrap up, to go back to the Russ point and wrap that up, Russ retiring is another one of those wake up calls of like, dang, the Hoopers that we were watching and kind of came up on continue to retire. Like we are seeing the end of an era. It's cool that LeBron's still doing what he's doing, but he only got 2 years left max at this point. You got your Steph Currys, your Kevin Durant, DeMar DeRozan, Mike Conley still out here.
I mean,
hooping.
you go throw Klay in there because
Clay's still out here. Like, but we're getting to the end of the road with all of these guys now, which is kind of like, dang, what a time.
And LeBron keep on ticking.
He got 2 years left. He got 2 in him.
Is it Tom Brady too?
But I feel like it depends on how well Bryce might do.
No,
Yeah, Arizona State right now.
he already said he was like, I don't know about waiting for him. I don't know if I got that. I'm trying to do
You're
it.
gonna be waiting for eternity because that's not an NBA player. Like even less so than Bronny was at his stage of development.
But shout out to Russ. Shout out to all of the OGs that we came up
I
watching.
had my cousin's son help me move, and he called me an OG at some point. I'm like,
you damn near there.
I
now.
mean,
yeah,
can't fight it.
yeah.
Just gotta.
He accidentally called me Unc because like he was like, that's what he calls my dad.
You are Unc though.
My nephews are 5 and 6. I am not Unc yet.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
I'm an uncle. I'm not Unc.
Yes, you are.
Unc is when you like the
You got him about 30 plus
teenagers.
years.
When
You Unc for sure.
Teenagers. Nah, I ain't.
Shaolin said 2010, by the way, for the year he would start the Mike career, and Shell also said 2016. The Giannis and MP dynasty.
I can see it.
But shout out to Russ, man. Shout out to Russ. Shout out to that whole guard.
I am upset that we got robbed of the Chris Paul retirement tour.
Yes, I am too.
They played my nigga so bad.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
Brought it on himself.
Well, nah, never mind. I was gonna be like Tim might try to go and get CP a ring.
That would be the 03 era.
It could be either or, really.
I would say like his peak would have been 2010. The
Yeah.
Glob City.
Mm-hmm. The Heatles.
You ain't wrong.
He said, I might go get CP a ring.
Because he was really missing a shooting guard during that time period.
Yeah.
Or a wing. So whether it's
So if you can 2-3, you can help your guy get a ring, man.
You might be on to something there. I
Now-
have multiple players.
Right, different eras for multiple players. You know what I'm saying? We did have a trade that took place in the NBA as well since we've been out. The Peyton Watson saga is over, and I know you wanted to talk a little bit more about what that means actually for the teams involved.
I think it's an interesting, like, kind of diverging point for a couple of franchises involved. We lost the video.
And we advertising for 72 and 10.
From Denver.
Yes. On amount,
88 billion. The Clippers gave Max Strus, and the Nuggets got. It was a 5-team trade. There are other stuff involved, but like those are the particulars really that matter. So one, I think the Clippers, that's a good bit of business. You just pick up a player for free essentially. I think maybe they get to second. To a team that just wants another stretch run, so good bit of business. Cleveland took a swing, like they kind of held off on James Harden, which they now. But they held off on so they can make it. It actually wound up being fruitful. I think that he's. Hit corner threes for the longest, but also be a good like a disruptive defender. Like I think his point of attack can be a little bit overrated, but like as a help defender, like that's crazy length between Peyton. With your defense back court, like they'll still be able to protect the rim, still be able to get out of rotation. Like I think that's really fun, kind of multifaceted defensive attack. In which he was like the Nuggets number 2 option. Like he actually acquitted himself really well. Like say part of that's just get a hot shooting streak. A lot more from self creation than he had the opportunity. I'll stop there for now before we get to the difference. Like what
I wasn't super high on the Cavaliers prior going into this season. I'll just put it like that. I wasn't super high on them going into this season. And adding Peyton Watson does help. But I still have some questions about Cleveland. But I do think that it's a move that is challenge than what he was able to face in the Eastern Conference Finals. So, like, ultimately, it's a move that I do like for Cleveland. Price was right, too. I saw some people complaining about the price. $88 million 4 years for a young player that has potential to grow like Peyton Watson does. I would have done that in a heartbeat.
It doesn't even have to be number 1, 2, or 3 or anything. They could just go hoop, bro. Like number 1 ain't gonna be guarding you. You're probably gonna pick up number 1, but you ain't gotta. You can just kind of flourish in between. Like get your buckets when you can, because you really number 5 in that pecking order as far as offense goes. But I feel like that when that trade happened, I was like, okay, Cleveland might actually be a problem now. I was like, because they really did need a wing. They needed a player like him to kind of help solidify that unit. Because your back end, your front court was okay, cool, at least on defense. Your back court was like, there was no glue in between to really kind of balance that out. Like you said before, now that you got a wing like that, he has the ability to help the front and the back court. Like the front court, the back court ain't got to go all out, because at least they'll have some help between those two in the back and then him on the side. You also have a player who can knock down a 3 consistently. You also have a player that can probably attack. I don't know about his ability to like get to the rim like that, but the way that he played with Jokic and towards the end of the season, the potential that he flashed, the way that Harden dishes the ball, like he's not going from a shitty passer to a cold passer to a kind of okay. No, Harden be moving that motherfucker. I think he really gonna be a big difference maker for them. And like the price that they paid to get him, one, Denver was hell bent on getting the first. That's when I wasn't willing to pay for the Bucks. Like I get it,
but first rounder, that was too much for you.
Yeah, like where we at right now, what we trying to do and we trying to build. Like we already don't got this year's. We'll have to give up another year's first. Like we don't even know how that will pan out. Like with the players that we have now, we're literally trying to figure out what we got now, and then turn around and give up a future first round pick again a couple years down the line. It's like how many times we're gonna take a chance on? Okay, well maybe our pick swap will land in our favor. Like.
I mean, the first they could have traded, though, didn't have to be theirs. They do have those Miami first.
Nah, fuck that. Keep those too.
See, so here's the thing. I'm not opposed to giving up draft picks if you're the Milwaukee Bucks, if the player fits what it is that the timeline is and the growth potential, I guess you would say, that you could get from said player. Peyton Watson was one of those guys for me where I'll give you a first and a player to get Peyton Watson in this building and that could be, I think that speaks more so on how I view Peyton Watson.
You view him so to that point, I kind of threw it out to y'all before. If you felt that strongly, I said, why not admit? And y'all was like, no. But if you were that high on him, I think that's a serviceable.
Because it's not the same.
Like I think that once the player is a player, like then you know it's more of a fixed cost at that point. Like you know what it is. Like even though you don't know what immense like career path is going to be, like you know the player that you're getting. Like it's more of a nebulous value of a draft pick. It's just like that's an asset to go get somebody for right now, whereas Ament is somebody that you have right now that you're giving up You know,
I mean,
like,
they
he also doesn't have much value. He wasn't
That's
going to be the type of player that Denver wanted back anyways. Denver is looking for, give me someone going to help me win right now. Like, Jaime Jaquez was the one for me where like that made the most sense to me of like the player that would go to Denver. Probably not in that 1-for-1 move because they are a second neighbor team, so they couldn't necessarily acquire a player back in the sign and trade, which is part of why Denver fans are actually pissed because they didn't get a player back in this trade. So again, if what was on the table for the Bucks was a first just to get him in the building, I'm giving you that because that's how I view Peyton Watson. I think he can be a star, especially in a place like Milwaukee where he would have had a lot more freedom to continue to be in the role more similar to the one that he played during that month when Jokic was out, rather than the role that he's going to be playing in Cleveland, which is, again, more of a complementary piece. I think he can be a star. So he's somebody for me, take the first. I think he's worth it. Now, if it was somebody like
Jonathan Kaminga,
heck no. Benedict Mathurin, no, not interested. Like, not for everybody. So I'm with you. Like, you got to be very specific and selective. That's the word with handing out those draft picks. But Peyton was worth it to me, and he was one of the few guys out there that was available that was worth it for me.
Yeah, I think you need to be opportunistic. Like, you shouldn't just be like, we cannot under any circumstances trade draft picks. It's like, no, because like there's no. It's not like it's the new NBA. Yeah. Like, it's the anti-tanking NBA. So it's like the old way of building a team isn't the way that you build a team anymore. We're still trying to figure out what exactly that is. But the Bucks have no incentive to just be ass for the next couple of years as they, build back up to competitive status. Like, if there are now moves that actually are also kind of win later moves, like, I think those are the type of moves that they need to be making. Like, if there are young players on controllable contracts that they can acquire right now and it costs them future assets, like, I think that that's a fair trade-off because it's not like you're trying to pick somebody in 2032 because, like, that's when your plan kind of culminates. It's like 2032 should be –
Bucks should be competing again.
We're using that to build back up right now, in my opinion.
Honestly, I feel like 2 years, Bucks should be back into, like, playoff, like, if chasing.
I guess what tier are you talking about? Like, using today's NBA, like, are you talking about like they should be where the Hawks are, where the Hornets are, where
the Raptors, Hawks are? Okay. Like, they should be in that phase of like, hey, they're young and up and coming. Like, they are almost there. Like, they can be interesting. So, like,
of last year, because now Raptors have Kawhi.
Yes. So,
okay. Do you wish that they would have? And like, I don't know to what extent like they were even in control of that, but do you wish that they would have gone a little bit harder to try it, or was it like the price that Cleveland paid, like they would have beat whatever your top offer was?
That was the right price. So like, I'm not paying him $88 million over 4.
Yeah, cool. I'm talking about more so like the draft part of it, because like I think
the draft, that's,
or the trade portion of it, because I think the contract was going to be the contract regardless, and I also think, again, conspiracy brother, like they were kind of used as like, hey, he has this offer sitting from Milwaukee that we know either Denver, you got to pay it, or whoever else is in the running, like this is the number that you got to beat.
Similar to how the Bucks used Boston in their negotiations for Giannis.
So I guess in my mind, to that point of the selective and the star potential and stuff like that, and future asset for the player you get now, the whole nine. Cleveland is a team that know who they are. Mm-hmm. So for them, that's literally a no-brainer. Harden leaves, you gave him a 2-year, but if he blossoms the way you think, he's just going to replace that. He's literally that. I think grow Cleveland, into that role kind of thing
more than the Bucks would have. I think Cleveland is doing it for the player that he is now, and they paid him
with the potential to be who he will be.
I think they're less concerned about the potential. I think they're like, we need a wing right now that can defend and shoot 3. Like, if he becomes something else, great. But we're paying him what you pay for a Mikal Bridges type, right? Maybe a little bit less because like Mikal Bridges is a $100 million player, but like
he's not that far off though.
He's close, that's
what I'm saying. Like,
if that's all if what he is now, essentially, is all he ever is, like this is a fair contract for that level of player.
And so to finish the thought though, the Bucks is literally still have a conglomerate of players who like, what are y'all going to be? And you throwing them in the mix of a whole bunch of what are y'all going to be?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, like, for me, my mindset is Cleveland, like, all right, we know what we are. We know what we have. We know what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks is like, we're going to throw you into the mix of a whole bunch of other cats. So, yeah, you could be that. But what if somebody else does the same thing you do and could be cheaper? Or can blossom into a type of player like that? Because that's supposed to be the ceiling for Nate. No?
But Nate's timeline isn't the same as Peyton's. So what it would allow you to do, though, if you had Peyton Watson, is what you're doing now with like having Ousmane Dieng and all these other guys, which is like, we don't have to rush your development. You can take your time. You don't have to be thrown out into the fire right now because we have other guys that can come and play minutes and play winning basketball. Not to say he's not going to play at all.
In essence, he would for the contract and a draft pick and an asset that we would.
That's what I'm saying. Like Nate, it's not saying that Nate, you ain't going to play at all.
No, I'm talking about Peyton. Like,
I know,
but him out there. Oh, you talking about Nate? Not throwing him out there. Okay.
Yes, Nate doesn't have to be thrown out there if you have a Peyton Watson because theoretically he can sit behind him, continue to work behind him, and get it all developed and whatnot. But in today's NBA, it's not as simple as like we only need one at this position.
Wouldn't he be taking his minutes, so to speak, like in around that? Because you still have a bunch of young players.
Nate was drafted as a develop, but here's the thing with the Bucks situation as a whole, and we've been going on this too long now. The team that the Bucks start this season off with is not going to be the team they finish with. The team that they're starting the season off with is going to be a lot of the vets getting the minutes to start. Probably more than fans want to see because they're going to let the vets play. Young guys, you're going to have to earn this and show us in game that you deserve these guys' minutes. What they're really trying to do is showcase them vets, get them traded by the deadline, which then opens up that playing time for those young guys behind them to see what they can be. Because even with some of the young players and trying to figure out what they're going to be, they don't know. Peyton Watson has shown in a very limited sample size in that month of, hey, he could possibly be a star. Which, again, I feel like in today's NBA, you need multiples of Peyton Watsons. So if everything would have worked out ideally and the Bucks hit on an Ousmane Dieng, a Peyton Watson, and a Nate Amen, you're in a really good shape where they're not necessarily in competition with each other, but they're complementary to each other. Thinking of like how the Spurs were able to bring Dylan Harper off the bench, and you're just like, we get no reprieve at all because it's always somebody who's coming in the game that can do these things and execute at a high level. You want as many rangy wings as you possibly can have that can play meaningful minutes. And I think Peyton Watson is one that can start for you, be that guy. Nate Amen, Ousmane Dieng, maybe Ousmane's a 4. I don't know at this point, but whatever it might be, like they all could have fit in the same ecosystem, especially after they got rid of some of the vets who are currently in their way now.
Which is probably why they project us to only get 18 wins. Because if you're saying the same team that we starting with and we're only showcasing the vets and we're going to get rid of the vets and we'll be playing the younger guys by the end of the season, that's probably why the 18 wins.
Even if so, that's still not 18 wins.
I feel you. But maybe that's their mindset too. Like,
that's
hey,
not they don't care about that.
I'll give you that. They don't know us. They don't watch us enough to
their
actually feel like
mindset is they were bad last year with Giannis. They ain't got Giannis. They will be worse. That is what every write-up I've seen about the Bucks have said. They were bad last year with Giannis. He's gone. They're going to be terrible.
Even though we didn't have him half the season. Literally half the season.
Because it's never like an actual breakdown of like what actually do they have? How do these pieces fit together? What is the long-term plan here? It's just like they traded Giannis for a bunch of guys from Miami and they made 2 draft picks. And therefore Giannis is gone. This team's going to be ass.
And that's it. Like they're not thinking about it on any other level besides that, which is unfortunate for them.
Yeah, truly, we only had Giannis for a real 20 games. I feel like a legit.
And even those games,
20. No, he's 36
no, he's
total.
Counted. He's saying he only played for real,
but he only played for real for 20.
No. I was saying I was gonna say, even with that, like how many of those games were other key pieces that they had not playing? Like how many games did Kevin Porter Jr. miss?
He missed quite a bit this season too. I think he only played 32 games or so this season. And the way that team was constructed,
and we lost games with him on the actual floor.
Yeah. So, anywho.
Yeah. The last piece I was going to have, and we can keep this brief because, like you said, we've been on it for a bit. Denver. Like, what does this mean for Denver? Like, Denver, essentially, I mean, like, they could have signed DeRozan and kept Peyton Watson, so it's not like an either-or situation. So, it's like, what does this do for them? Like, this is a team that is capped out. Like, they're above the second apron at this point. They now have one tradable first rounder, which is what they got back for Peyton Watson. They're injured all the time. Jokic is turning 30. Like, where's their window? Like, we've made the joke or at least I've made the joke for the last couple of years, where it's like, it seems like Denver's just like 2 years behind the Bucks at every point.
I was gonna say that's what they are. They're Milwaukee 2 years ago.
Yeah. Like, it feels like this is because it didn't really accomplish anything. Like, it doesn't give them any more financial flexibility. It gives them one pick, so sure, you have a little bit more flexibility there. They don't get a player back. Like, you just lost a player for nothing as far as like your on-court product. So it's like, it's the worst of all worlds if you're a Nuggets fan, I would think.
Yeah. Nuggets fans have been crashing out about this move.
And they still ain't re-signed Jokic.
Well, he said he's not going to sign until next year anyways.
Red flag. What I say when I seen Shams last year? Like, hey, you ain't talking about Jokic enough, my nigga. You ain't said nothing over there.
I think I don't owe him an apology, but like, it's clear like he was hearing stuff.
Shams?
Yeah, that he's
from
not
Giannis's
here.
camp?
That's what he said. He said, I'm only saying it because I heard it.
Because Giannis' camp was talking to him at the back.
Yeah, and like I'm at this one, I'm willing to say Giannis wasn't calling him up personally, but like, this is all directed from Giannis. Like, I can't just be like, oh, his agent went rogue. Like, no, nigga, you employ him. Like, he's doing what you want him to do. Don't play with him.
Speaking of Giannis, well, actually, no. To answer your question, I just think that Denver is again in that life cycle where they haven't realized that it's not them no more. But they're going to have a shot because they have a Jokic. But it's just not a strongly constructed roster. Like, I think Denver is not a top 4 team. They'll be borderline.
I mean, like, the top 2 are obviously San Antonio and Oklahoma City. Then it's like, I think they're on the same line as like Minnesota. The
That's why I was like, they're in that range. So like borderline top 4.
I don't know, skinny Luka
with a headband,
little Luka out
hair
here
flapping in the wind.
I'm not
Fat Luka was giving them buckets.
I'm getting higher on Minnesota.
I'm up there on Minnesota. I think I think 4.
It's just they ain't got no power forward. Speaking of 4, that's the thing.
What do you say? These niggas can't guard me. Shout out to James McDaniels.
Honestly, I think that the Minnesota Timberwolves match up really well with both of the top 2 teams in the West because they got a center on each of those teams, and like the Thunder can play double bigs, but like Chet ain't like an inside bruising big that you could put McDaniels out there on the perimeter. Like, I think that they do match up well with those top 2 teams.
And those 2 teams don't have 4s either.
Exactly. So like, Tobias
like
Harris is their 4 in San Antonio now. So like, you can handle that. So we'll see what they do with like a Houston though, or some other large teams. But real quick, wrap up NBA. Klay Thompson bought out, goes to Miami. So your starting lineup in Miami now is what? Davion Mitchell, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Giannis, and Bam. How are you feeling about
with Hardaway off the bench?
Yeah. Hella Larson off the bench.
2020.
Klay gonna give him some shooting.
That's about it.
But that's it at this point.
Yep.
I mean, Hardaway give you shooting. Klay give him shooting.
That's about it.
Mitchell ain't, because behind him is Drew
Smith.
Yeah. I was looking at that. I was like, ooh, shit, y'all need a point.
They got Giannis.
Like, are they better than the Bucks were last year? Yes.
Yeah.
Are they better than the Bucks were 2 years ago? I'm not sure.
Don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Nah.
And Giannis will create space because of his gravity, but not playmaking, which is he always need a supplemental playmaker. Wiggins ain't that. He can create his own shot, but he ain't playmaking.
And the Heat lost one of their main playmakers in the trade, sending Jaime Jaquez out.
And Hero.
Although he didn't play much last year.
Yeah, but so here's the thing. Like, what I think we're realizing, and maybe he'll prove us wrong, like he's still one of the top 5 to 7 players in the league. He'll be great. He also had like the perfect complements to his game at peak Bucks. Like, perfect center next to Giannis is Brook Lopez.
Stretch the floor like a motherfucker.
And defend the rim.
Exactly. He doesn't have to guard fives. He got somebody that complements him offensively and defensively. Chris Middleton, completely egoless, second banana that can take over in the spots where Giannis isn't as strong,
Playmaker.
i.e., in clutch, like when you need to go get a bucket,
Yeah.
like, and also was cool with deferring. Like I think that was part of the issue with Dame, where it's like he didn't know when to defer and when to kind of be assertive. Like Chris figured that out
Before the ankles, he was pretty solid
a decade
defensively.
ago. You know what I mean? So it's like, how does Giannis, and Giannis is a very, like, if you look at the way that he runs offense, like he's a very, like, this is step A, step B, step C, step D. Like he's very much like a routine kind of guy.
Methodical.
And so like how he adapts to change, like he didn't adapt to it very well in Milwaukee. Let's put it that, like his back half of his career in Milwaukee, like he didn't do that well in the post championship years. So it's like, you got to show me that you're willing to try something new, that you're willing to take on a different role, that you're willing to do the things that are necessary of you beyond just like the things that you want to do. Screening, for example, like
that was always a weakness of his.
It's a weakness only because of like want to. Like he wasn't a bad screener when he committed himself to. Like that's the whole reason that they won in 2021 is because he became a screener in the playoffs.
It's a big part of it.
The reason that they fell apart in the Dame era is because he didn't want to do it.
And his best pick and roll partner was actually Brook Lopez. So
yeah,
or Chris.
Well, Chris didn't really get into that action with him as much. Brook was his bread and butter.
You mean with Giannis as a ball handler?
Oh, well, Giannis and Chris as a ball handler, yeah. But Chris and Dame didn't really get them actions off.
Oh, you talking about that? Like we thought you.
No, I'm talking about Chris and Giannis.
Oh, that was fine. Yeah. I was talking about Chris and Dame. My fault.
Yeah. So yeah, like we'll see. Like I said, I'm still rooting for Miami to crash and burn and fail.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair because we don't want them to do better than us. Shit.
I don't really care in that sense of like, I expect them to do better than us this year. If they don't, well, I have some things to say.
No, my point is like I want to be petty and like the grass ain't greener.
Yeah.
Which also kind of ties back to the Russ of it all. Like I feel like he should have never left Oklahoma City. Like for Oklahoma City, it worked out because that basically
gave them the team that they
got them to the championship.
Yeah. But like the way that he bounced around after leaving the cocoon of Oklahoma City, it's like you don't have like that institutional love, like where anywhere it's like else. People are like now you're just a piece.
Even when he was in Washington, which was his last good year,
he was good in Sacramento. It's just Sacramento was bad. But you guys, what are we talking about? Giannis is going to be back in like 3 years, so he's coming back to Milwaukee. He's going to finish his career as a Buck. He's going to play a couple years here.
I do appreciate that it's a new fan base that has to deal with Giannis opening his mouth. and it's like something got lost in translation. It's kind of like, yeah. Or the way he operates when he does interviews in Europe is like, it's not going to get back to the States.
I'm over here. They're not going to talk to me. They won't see
the amount of times that he said some shit that completely contradicts what he said here in a like a Greek language interview. Is like
Google Translate anything.
I mean, he opted in English with Jim Paschke though on his YouTube page, just saying like, "Yeah, I would like to come back. That would be nice." Like, that's what I'm saying. He knew it was going to happen, but set up perfectly. But all I'm saying is, Giannis is going to come back, and Miami fans are going to just be, "You're good." We'll pick that up another time.
I'm nobody's sloppy second.
But to answer your question, to answer the original,
be there, go be there.
To answer the original question about the Thompson and his impact on the Heat and how the Heat look. When he signed with him, I said, at least now they'll be able to make a push for the playoffs. At least now they'll have a playoff pushing team, not a contending team, but a playoff pushing team.
I think Jeff Teague says like they're better than the Sixers.
What? Did he really?
He just said Boston. I can
even still.
I can argue.
I don't even know.
But we can't say
Boston.
Philly.
That's just hate. I think Boston is better than Miami. I would take New York, Detroit, Boston. Who am I missing?
What about Atlanta?
I would take Cleveland before I get to Miami.
Yep. Jeff Teague says Miami Heat sees the Miami Heat as a better contender than the Philadelphia 76ers.
I didn't even say the Sixers, did I? Because I put them in there.
No.
Honestly, Indiana, if Halliburton is healthy and whatnot, I think Indiana has been not enough respect at all this offseason. They're probably in the same category for me as like the Hawks, Magic, Heat. Like they're in that bucket.
I think Orlando's gotten lost in translation here a little bit with everything that's been going this offseason.
Because the roster's been pretty much the same. It's just the coaching switch. It's like, is the coaching change gonna fix their issues?
I've thought since he was here, like Sean Sweeney would eventually be a head coach, and I think he'll be a pretty good one. But we'll see. Like I think that they have moves that they still need to make, but like I think they have the bones of with the right coach they can kind of make a jump.
I had to check my notes. It's not in order still, but when the Kawhi trade goes through, also give me Toronto before Miami. So
that's not what 8-9 teams.
They're going to be a play-in team, I think.
That's why they'll push for the playoff. Yeah, they have a playoff pushing team now.
Well, like he said that in response to the Klay signing, it's just like I think NBA players, especially like people that they played against, like they only see them at like their peak. It's like talk about Russell Westbrook. It's like Zach Westbrook ain't Oklahoma City Westbrook. Yeah. Like he looked the same, but it ain't the same dude. Like it's I don't know.
So we'll see how that continues to shake out, but yeah. We're going to eventually get into NBA preview as time continues to tick on, doing the tiers of where we have the teams and all the things. So look forward to that. As we get ready to wrap, I got one quick wrestling thing that I want to say. Eric, I know you got one that you want to say too. I just wanted to say that the number one contenders tournament that they're having right now to find who is going to go up against Roman Reigns at the AAA.
I'm trying to lose to Roman Reigns.
Oh my goodness, these have been some phenomenal matches. I don't know if y'all saw Raw last night, but the match with Dragon Lee and Ray Phoenix is worth going back and watching.
I saw a clip of him like diving through the ropes onto the announce table.
He did like a cannonball,
he just smacked him with his body. Like that's the only way I can really explain the move that he did.
The match was fantastic. I just wanted to give them their props for that display of wrestling. It was a point where I was like, this deserves this is awesome chance. And then like 5 minutes later, this is awesome. And I was like, that's right, audience, because this is awesome. And now the finale is being set up where it's going to be Penta against his brother, Ray Phoenix, to see who's going to fight Roman Reigns. I feel like Penta will win that. And then we get Penta against Roman Reigns, which should be fantastic.
Let wrestling. Ray Phoenix interfere and let him lose the belt.
Oh, wait. Oh, could you imagine? Oh,
let him just on some BS, and they'll give it right back to him.
If he won that in Mexico,
they'll give it right. They ain't gonna let Roman not have that damn for that long. No. Boy, they in the mood of handing out quick championships, so might as well go ahead and because they've been showcasing the luchador talent for sure,
and they've been out here putting on some fantastic matches. And shout out to Solo Sikoa too. I'm gonna just say that because. Wait hey, he be cracking me up. First with the dance that he be doing and that he got the little pew. That was funny. There's a warning shot. Bow. He started doing the Matrix and then Jay got pissed. You in here doing the Matrix?
So question, Bloodline, are they like full-blown heels now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is Royce Keys and his goons.
That was crazy.
My man came out. He came out with the beater Timbo combo.
At least he didn't have them weak colored Timbs on that he be wearing sometimes. So.
Well, I saw the clip. That's how I've been following wrestling recently. It's just the clips. Yeah. But I was like, the crowd goes mild because like they did not react to them dudes taking their bandanas.
They were trying to figure who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck?
That's how I felt. I'm like,
yeah, like who is
it? It was like even the next, oh, is that? Oh my god, it is! It's so and so and so and so. I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like, I feel you, but.
See, this is where if Ken was here, Ken would have been like, "Oh man, let me tell you, they from AEW."
They're just from. I know they're from NXT, but that's about the extent of it.
But
I think, I think Jada Parker might have started with them.
So,
my wrestling thing is really quick. Like Oba, Femi, Bron Breaker, like that is a feud that was built in the lab for me, like in my enjoyment of wrestling. Like I don't care what they talking about in the I haven't watched many of those clips from like their promo battles, but like I know once the bell rings, like that's gonna be big meaty man. Speaking of which, like my prediction for that is that's where they bring back Bronson Reed. So I think.
Have you seen him?
Mm-mm.
Boy, he ain't thick boy no more.
He cut
He look more like
Rhino.
no, yes, but no, like no, he looks more like the monster among men.
Oh, Bron.
Bron
Bron, he's like he got small.
That's why I said
and got
Rhino, because I just thought he was
big,
probably
bro.
gonna be like.
Like no, Bronson Reed. I was like, oh, this motherfucker go be because he also was supposed to be on that. He was getting shot out of a cannon, then he broke his ankles.
The Division just had some terrible injury luck then.
Like, but them two was supposed to be like coming up,
Yeah.
and they were hot as shit. But I'm gonna find the picture. Like, dog, I was like, oh my god, he come back, he gonna be a problem.
I suspect that's where they bring it back because I think there was after SummerSlam maybe it's some what it was after some show and Obafemi had done something and
The nigga like Rhino.
I was like, oh, this how you coming back, my boy? Oh shit.
Maybe less meaty on the top, but
pause. Yeah. Anyway, he sent a shot on Twitter. That's all. I was like, oh, okay, they set up a feud.
And after we wrap, I do want to also say Bianca Belair, I hope things continue to go well. I don't know if y'all heard, but she says she has carpal tunnel on both her hands now.
And she has no feeling in her surgically repaired finger. She can bend it now through physical therapy, and she has mom thumb.
So this injury has been so much more than was expected. So just sending love out in the universe to Bianca Belair as she continues her healing journey. So that'll wrap the show up for this week. We hope y'all enjoy. And make sure you follow the pod at Technical File on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. Everyone who came in the YouTube comments, we appreciate y'all. Make sure you like up the video. And if you would like to follow me on the socials, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, whatever, at Camille Monet, CamilleMonae. And also on these 2K streets, although I will not be online until probably like next week. So, but you'll see me online.
Don't follow me.
You can follow the pod. Ken is everyday_gentleman.
I'm the RJ. Don't follow me.
There you go. Everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 everywhere else.
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Dilly. We out this bitch.
You got tall when you sat up?
Ah.
I'm tall too.
Sitting on that thing over there.
Oh, what?
Is he not? Exactly. Don't look at me like he ain't.
Sitting on that thing is wild, though.
Please rephrase.
Sitting on that
that ain't for me to beat the allegations.
Now we got
on a cushion.
the title came at the end.
Tech
Hey,
file.
no.
Yeah, let's just play that music.
Sitting on that thing.
Hit him hard, let's go. Red T-E-C-K, run it back like where's my replay? Got it all in the snap, DJ. In the game like he damn miscellaneous. Spit real talk for the get smacked back down like WrestleMania. Tell them a little bit of they know sweaty in the home city. You know, get it boss, keeping on the low setting. And you know what you say, so I gotta get tight than everybody else. Then she get ready. Anybody else doing this like I better keep them cameras and microphones hot, cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this switch and try. I going live. Do it like it's no tomorrow. Came to my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. We about to hit him hard. Got him throwing in the tap. Tell the red blow the whistle. This is Technical File.
New tech file.